Howdy folks, it's a Tall Turtle here, and we are in our favorite sightseeing plane, Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020, and that's because we're going to do a VFR flight with some very specific sightseeing in mind. We're going to check out Mount Rushmore today, Crazy Horse, and Devil's Tower in South Dakota, and then going over to Wyoming. I had to think where it was for a second there. I have been to Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse in real life 2 times, so I'll be able to talk about them and talk about the area. I'm going to refrain from too much story time. I do have 2 quick stories to tell you, but otherwise it's pretty much just going to be telling you about the area. So the plan is to fly to Mount Rushmore, get really close to get the POI thing. We already have the POI achievement, but we are going to do the Smart Cam thing in case they add more to the achievement. I want to have it on the books. So we're going to get really close, do the Smart Cam thing, and then we'll park the icon in the air and use the drone to look around for a while and check out both. Well, we're going to do that for both Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse and Devil's Tower as well. I've not been to Devil's Tower because it's farther from Mount Rushmore than people think. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive, I think. So anyway, I'm looking to see if Mount Rushmore POI is going to pop in. Do I have my POIs turned on? Yeah, my POIs are turned on. We're just too far away. So I do know this area very well. Like I said, I've been there twice, almost 2 years in a row for different reasons, not too long ago. So I will be able to tell you a lot about it. Not about me, not about my personal life, but about the area. Black Hills region of South Dakota, just outside of Rapid City, just outside of Sturgis. In fact, I was there during Sturgis by mistake once. Let's see. What am I looking for? Oh, real world weather is turned on. It is clear skies, so it is represented accurately, believe it or not. Sunrise in Black Hills. The reason why it's called the Black Hills is because the trees, the leaves on one side is green, on the other side is black. So the trees look black, and it really looks black. It is crazy. Otherwise, we are at Custer. I think we're at Custer Regional or something. The correct airport code and name is in the description below. I was going to start it's Rapid City, right? Do I have that city right, or am I screwing that up? Yes, Rapid City in South Dakota. I do have it correct. All right, so I was going to start at Rapid City, but it's actually quite a distance from Rapid City to Mount Rushmore, so I decided to start at Custer, which is in Custer County, which is where Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse are, in Custer State Park. Actually, this is Custer State Park, I think it's called. Yeah, we're in Custer State Park, which is amazing. If you ever have a reason to go. It is absolutely gorgeous here. It's not flat and boring like you would think the upper Midwest is. It is really freaking cool. So if you ever have a chance to go to the Black Hills, South Dakota, do it. Even if it's not for Mount Rushmore or anything, just go. All right, so here we go. Parking brake. Make sure parking brake is set, and it looks like it is. Make sure everything is off. Reset my controls. I shouldn't need to. Everything's working like it should. Alright, fuel and passengers. Not much to do here. It's just me. Let's get myself in there here. Again, the doctor was worried that I'm down to 203 because I'm 6'3" and 3/4. And let's bring my best friend. Okay, she's more like that. And baggage, whatever, just to change the clothes and some water. Alright, let's see here. Master on, that's down here. And let's get those lights cranked up because of the sun. It's hard to see. There we go. Let's test those lights. Hard to see, but there they are. Floodlights is needed. I just did that. There's lights over here too. We don't need those, but we do need to turn the fuel on since we're here. And fuel on my yoke as well. I need that for some reason. Alright, come down here for the strobe. And this builds, by the way, is the pump. So if you're in the water and you get water in here, that pumps out the water. Let's see, throttle a quarter, ignition to start. Do we spin or click this one? I guess we just click it and hold. Alright, throttle down to 2000 RPM, which is about there. Oil pressure monitor looks good. Oil temp is rising, looks good, and water is good. And throttle to idle. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Do we have an ATIS? Nope. So we don't know what the weather actually is. because they didn't look ahead of time. So let's hit B on the barometer. Nothing's changing. I can't see what it is, doesn't matter. Alrighty, let's come over here. I did put in a flight plan in air quotes, and the reason for that is it'll get us to Devil's Tower, and then we'll park right next to Devil's Tower. So Mount Rushmore and Crazy Horse are right here, and then Devil's Tower is right there where that big mountain is, and then the airport. Otherwise, let's see, POIs are turned on, so we are just gonna fly. Well, we're just gonna follow the map. It should bring us, I mean, like, it should bring us, like, that should be Crazy Horse, that should be Mount Rushmore for the most part, kind of ish. So if we just follow the line, it should bring us right to it. We might use 3D vision, we'll see, but we need to know where we're going to. Oh, it tells us down here. See, that's the heading we want. That's how far off we are. Anyway, let's just go like that for right now. Anything else? I will talk about the area a lot. I'll try not to get too personal. Although I get, 75%, 80% of you like the personal stuff. 10% or 2% don't want the personal stuff. The rest of you don't care. All right, like when you fill out a poll, yes, no, don't care. Alrighty, so that's what this is. So what we're gonna do: taxi lights on, flaps down a notch, and beginner taxi. Where are we going? Do we have a windsock or anything? Where's the windsock? Way over there. Let's just use a runway right behind us. Yeah, what runway is that? Let's use the drone super fast here. What is it? 15? We'll use 15. How about that? Alrighty, let's tune in the traffic and tell them we're gonna taxi to runway 15.
3 Victor 0 traffic turtle
look at
Tango
that.
Sierra 4105 is taxiing to runway 15.
I forgot that you can do that as like a little cheat. Parking brake. Parking brake. Come on. That's a little cheat. You can just tune in traffic and taxi, and I'll tell you what runway is the active. I forgot about that little cheat. I'm still getting used to the little nuances, right? We've done so much VFR flying, like the weather, because it's stormy or whatever, that I forgot I have the taxi ribbon on. That I forget about these little nuances of the sim. Alright, so here we go. We are going to go on to the runway. So let's get the rest. Whoa. Let's get the rest of our lights on. Confirm flaps. Yeah, you betcha. And we're going to do to the north. Here we go.
3 Victor 0 traffic turtle Tango Sierra 4105 taking off runway 15 north departure.
Yeah, we're facing. So I was going to say the sun's in the wrong spot, but no, we're facing south because of the wind, and then we're going to turn around and go north. Threw me off. So again, if you put the lines between your legs, like the wind, holy cow, like this, you're centered, but it's not going to work right now. The outside, the wind is really strong. I don't know what the weather is, but geez, this wind. Okay, step on the brakes. Gear coming up. The windsock looks dead though. That was weird. Must have been a gust. And flaps coming in. And here we go. No autopilot, so we have to hand fly, which is fine. Let's just go out for a minute. Can we enjoy this? Yes. Look at that. Ooh, let's do a screenshot of that. Where's my screenshot button? I need to make my recording and screenshot hotkeys easier to use. It's just I don't want to accidentally bonk them, so I have them with multi-keys. Look at that. So the Black Hills. Again, the trees literally look black because of the leaves. Alright, so let's turn around now. Gain some altitude here a little bit. What are we at? 4,500 feet or so. You can also see it here in bigger numbers. Otherwise, leading up to the Black Hills, it's completely flat. South Dakota. Speed limit's like 80 or 85. I think it's 80. Long drive. It actually takes less time to get across the state than you think. But it's just flat. And then you get to the Badlands, which you have to intentionally leave the highway for. That's worth seeing. And then you get to the Black Hills, and it's absolutely incredible. And then after the Black Hills, is that our airport? That's our airport, isn't it? Yep. Jeez, don't tell us that. Oh, that's because it's in our flight plan and I didn't leave the right way or something? So why is it telling us where the airport is? There, now it's gone, but now I have to regain control of my aircraft. Oh, then after the Black Hills, when you keep heading west, you get to Wyoming, and it's the grasslands, which are flat, but really impressive and gorgeous too, so I recommend you check out the grasslands as well. Alright, Mount Rushmore. I know the area via the road, but where is it via the air? Let's see if I can find it. Alright, I have no idea what I was talking about because I just had to stop for 45 minutes in real life, and now I'm back. I don't know what I was talking about. Oh, Wyoming. So when you leave the Badlands and keep heading west, you go to Wyoming, and there's grasslands there. And as I was saying, I think I was saying, they are incredibly gorgeous, even though it's grasslands and flat. Incredibly gorgeous. We have to go north-northwest to get to our POIs here, if I'm not mistaken. I think, well, there's Rapid City, so they're in here somewhere. How come I'm having a hard time finding our two places? Again, from the air it's different than on the ground. But anyway, let's see. I was here in the winter while it was snowing. It's incredibly gorgeous, and you can drive through Custer State Park in the twisties. I was here for a Tesla rally with my friend. He has a Tesla, and we were driving through Custer State Park in a chain of like 7 Teslas. There's 100, 200 Teslas there, but we got in this chain of like 7 or 8 Teslas, driving through the park in the snowy ice, and they were all going very, very fast. And I had my camera out because a couple of them almost crashed pretty hard. No one crashed though, nothing exciting, but it was pretty intense. Like I mentioned before, I'm a performance driver, but I also know when to not drive like that, and that was not the time, especially because Tesla's all-wheel drive system is not, it's not all-wheel drive, it's dual motor, which is not the same as all-wheel drive. But it was fun to be there for the rally. I also got to find out that a lot of Tesla owners don't really like their Teslas. When you talk to hundreds of them for one rally, they start being honest after a while. So that was kind of interesting, but anyway, we're not here to talk about that. The other time I was here, very briefly, and then we'll get away from personal story time while I look for these doggone things. The other time I was here, came with my family, and I posted a picture on Facebook that I was here, and I got a message from my aunt, who I hadn't seen in 25 years or 20 some years, that my cousins were all there at the same time. So we drove 6 hours, they drove like 10 hours, and my cousins I hadn't seen in about 20 some odd years happened to be at Mount Rushmore the same time I was. So we met up with them, and I got to meet their kids, which were almost already in college. And it was weird seeing these people on Facebook all the time, but not talking for 20 some years, and then, hey, there we go. And then that must be Crazy Horse. And then all of a sudden, seeing them in person, yeah, that has to be Crazy Horse. That was fascinating. It was really exciting. Mount Rushmore, what? I thought we would have seen Crazy Horse first, because Crazy Horse is right next to the airport, kind of. Okay. Maybe Crazy Horse is like right there. Anyway, we'll do Mount Rushmore first. So anyway, yeah, so the first time I was ever here, I ran into my cousins. Talked to them on Facebook. I hadn't seen them in 20 some years. That was awesome. Alrighty, they're the faces of Mount Rushmore, so we're going to get really close to get the POI thing with the smart cam, and then we're going to park the aircraft, and I'll tell you more about the area without getting personal time, because I have no more personal stuff today. I was here twice. It was fun. And then we headed down to Denver from here, spur of the moment. Because we planned a week. We planned a week to be here, and we needed 1.5 days. That was it. Alrighty. Yeah, this is what it looks like from the air, because I've seen aerial photos. This is exactly what it looks like from the air. And there's a road that goes around it. It's really cool. There's a road that goes around it, and you actually drive right behind Mount Rushmore, but you don't know that's where you are until you come around the corner and you see the faces through the trees right here. But then you drive right behind it and you don't even know you're there. Like, you don't even know, like, that is literally the back of Mount Rushmore. It's really kind of cool. Otherwise, the roads are twisty and churny, and it's mountainous, and it's really awesome. And there's big parking lot and enormous gift shop and like an amphitheater and walking trails. If you do ever come here, the walking trails are more interesting than the monument itself. And you don't really see Mount Rushmore unless you're really close to it because of all the hills and the trees. It's not like you see it from far away. So even though it looks really exposed from the air like this, it is, but it's not exposed from ground level. You only get a glimpse here and there, except for the city that's over here. I can't remember the name of the city, but it's a really cool little town with some gold mines, like actual authentic gold mines and stuff. Can't remember what it's called though, but it's really cool. So you want to go there too. And then there's a hotel that stares right at Mount Rushmore through the trees. Alrighty, so let's get really close, and then we'll park the plane and we'll talk about it. The other thing too about Mount Rushmore is that it was way smaller than I thought it was. I thought it was going to be really big, and it actually isn't. Let's get really close without hitting the mountainside. 0.27 nautical miles is what we need. Yeah, that's really good looking. There's 0.27 there, so there's 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah, that's exactly what it looks like. That's crazy. Alrighty, let's park the plane with active pause. There we go. Hop outside in the drone. Speed up my controls a little bit here. There we go. Alright, so yeah, okay, there you go. Oh yes, this is awesome. So these aren't buildings, these are 2 parking ramps in real life. Is there really a helicopter pad there? Maybe there is. So you drive up here. See, there's a road that goes behind it. So you drive up here and you park in one of the 2 parking ramps. They're not buildings, they're parking ramps. But look at this first of all. Just look at the area, first of all. Holy cow. Yeah, that's awesome. When you drive through Custer State Park, you get these amazing views where you can stop and get out, and there's all these 1-lane bridges, and it looks exactly like this. So when you're driving it, certain areas you're like at this altitude, and you look out, and I have pictures that look exactly like this. This is ridiculous how real this is. I know it's not a look-around simulator, but it is too. It's a look-around simulator and a flight simulator. So anyway, this is supposed to be parking ramps. See, there you go. That's where you pay. You get your permit, which is good for a year, I think. And then you park in the ramps. And then you park, and then, whoa, come on, stop stalling. And then you come through here, long walkway, tons of gift shops, bathrooms, and everything. And then you come out here, and this is a railing where you lean against the railing, and everybody gets your picture taken, standing in front of Mount Rushmore. Everybody's done it. And see, like I said, it looks exposed like this, but when you're on the ground walking this path right here, which is actually more finished than that, it looks just like this exactly. And then there's the amphitheater, but yeah, it's a lot smaller in person than I thought it was gonna be. When I was there in the snow, it was awesome because it was clear here, but then it was all fogged in, and you get a face every now and then. I got some awesome pictures of that too in video. So anyway, you come out here, and then you have these super cool walking trails. See this? This is all walking trail that goes along down here. There's a rock you can go in where there's a little tiny hole. You look right up these rocks, right up at the faces, right up George Washington's nose. Right there, you can pick it. And yeah, so you can see how it's not that exposed. See how the other mountains are higher. But take the walking trail. Of course, it's not accessible, so you have to be able to do stairs. And there's a warning sign. It's not strenuous at all, but there's a warning sign about the stairs. But yeah, it looks exactly like this. This is exactly what it looks like. And then you take this road to the town, which I wish I could remember the name. And then there's a town right here with hotels and stuff, super popular. Again, I was there on accident during Sturgis, and it was really busy, but that's okay. And then you can go into Custer, which is over there somewhere. Main drag, super touristy. But then you can go into the state park and take the winding roads. It is so cool. It's so exciting. So anyway, that is Mount Rushmore. And let's hop back in the plane. Let's find Crazy Horse. Let's see if I can find it. Active pause. Let's see if I can find... Oh boy, it's always hard to get out of active pause. Okay, stop it. Jeez, okay, let's slam the throttle. That helps for me. It's something with my computer and my yoke. I don't know. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, if we go this way, we can go to a town called Hot Spring. That's where we stayed, actually, as the family, because it was Sturgis weekend, so there's nowhere to stay. So we stayed at Hot Springs, like 10 miles away. You go through the buffalo area of Custer State Park. There's some grassland with tons of buffalo on the road. I recommend doing that drive. It is really freaking cool because you get to drive with all these buffalo. It's awesome. Do it. Just do it. Anyway, so we're going to get a glimpse of that road here. That goes behind. So this road here goes right behind Mount Rushmore. Like I said, you don't even know you're right behind Mount Rushmore. Right there. It is so cool. Alrighty, do you think I can find Crazy Horse? It's over this way more. If you would take that road out and then go left on the main highway. Why is my sim doing that stall thing? It's the dumb hard drive thing. Kind of happens when I record anything Minecraft too. Alright, let's get around here. We're going to take this road out. See? There's the road right there. See? There's Mount Rushmore. There's the... I know I keep talking about this, but that's because no one believed me. Both times I was there, I was telling people, look, this road goes right behind Mount Rushmore. People are like, no, does it? I'm like, yeah, that bump, that mountain is Mount Rushmore. See? So there we go. Proud moment for me to know where I am. Look at that. I say take this road out. It's windy and it can get scary. Let's see if we can find it through the trees here. We take this road out and then it intersects with another road which takes you out to the main drag, and then here's the main drag, and then Crazy Horse is on the main drag quite a ways away. They're not that close. Oops, I didn't mean to actually do that. They're not that close. So let's go to the main drag. That way I can find Crazy Horse. Well, then if you go this way through the state park, there is all of these good-sized lakes. Can't remember the name of this one lake. It's like, it's not Summer Lake. I can't remember the name of the lake. But anyway, there's a big lake and an awesome walking trail around it. Oh, let's take this road. So this road here, we took back to the hotel in the snowy, foggy rainstorm with my family. It was really intense. Not much bothers me when I drive, but that was pretty intense of a drive because you can't see anything, and the deer are running around, and people get really timid when they drive, so they'll like stop in the middle of the road to get their bearings, and you come around the corner and you'll see this old Cadillac stopped in the middle of the road. You just gotta be really careful if it's any inclement weather whatsoever. Let's see if I can find this place. Where's Crazy Horse from here? Like again, if I were driving it and if we were like taxiing along the road, I'd be able to find it in a second because I've been there so many times. Alright, so that's Hill sitting in front of us. And that main road is 385, so we kind of want to take that road. Just follow the highway to go right next to Crazy Horse. You can see from the highway. If I'm where I think we are. I'm pretty sure we are there. Yeah, Hill City, and I think there's a train station there that goes from Hill City to Keystone, I believe, if I remember right. Looks like a historic train. I'm pretty sure that's it. Maybe not. Anyway, we're going to follow 375. Mount Rushmore's out of view now, right? Yeah, we're going to follow 385 all the way to Crazy Horse. Kind of an indirect way, but that's okay. And there it is. Hop back in the airplane, and there it is. So let's look around a little bit since we know where we are now. Yes, so 87, 89 are back there, right there, and then they join 385, which we're over right now. And then 385 goes, this is the main road. You can get to everything from 385, but if you want to risk, or if you want to drive through the twisties, you can cut through. And it's just really, really gorgeous. All right, how are we doing here? We're doing about 95 knots. Okay, anything we need to do? No, we're just gonna keep flying and remember to put gear down when we land eventually. Yeah, this is awesome. Yep, so like I said, if you ever thought about coming here, you have to. It is not boring. You don't need a week. You need like a day and a half. Just one overnight. Or maybe 2 overnights if you want to stop and smell the roses more than the average person. But definitely do it. Combined with the Badlands, you're only coming out this way anyway, right? You should do a Badlands VFR too. I wonder how that's represented, if it's just going to be satellite imagery, or if it's actually going to have the train data. Yeah. I don't know. And then Sturgis, if you're wondering where Sturgis is, so that direction there, that direction right over the tail, is Rapid City, and then a little bit that way is Sturgis. We are still going to fly to Devil's Tower, so I know it's going to make for a long video. For a VFR video, it's going to be kind of long, but that's okay. We'll go to Devil's Tower, but that's going to be easy to find, because we'll just follow our map for that. But anyway, Crazy Horse, you can see it from the south. You can see it from, oh my god, 10-15 miles away. From the north, you can't see it. Come on, there we go. You can't see it till you get there, because all these hills are blocking it, as you can see from here. I wasn't terribly excited about Crazy Horse. They've been working on it for like 300 years. No, not really 300 years, but they've been working on it for more than I've been alive, I think. And it's because like one guy and his son were doing it, and the dude died, so now the son's doing it. And they're not accepting federal money or anything. There's a whole political backstory that you can get into. You can take, I think you can take like a bus from the parking lot all the way to the memorial. We didn't do that. It wasn't that exciting. The gift shop though, we spent a lot of time in the gift shop. That's the only way they make money. So if you do go there, buy something small in the gift shop. Lots of good views from the gift shop. And when I was here for the Tesla rally, this is where they take their pictures. If you look up Custer Tesla rally online and look for pictures, you'll see pictures from this parking lot. This is where they take their pictures. So what happens is you go out to the stoplight here. There's a stoplight, right? Is it there? No, it's right here. And then you drive in and you park. You gotta be careful. It's like a double or triple turn lane stoplight though, and people are like, oh, turn here, and it's very scary. So be very careful. Be very careful if you're going to use that intersection, because people don't look. It's crazy. Alrighty, let's give it some juice and active pause and hop out and have some looks around, have a look-see. So there you go. So there's the huge parking lot where the Tesla rally photos are taken. I'll speed up my cameras. I should have flown a little closer. Anyway, so you drive in right there, that big road you see. You drive in, you pay or whatever, and then enormous gift shop. There's a theater there that tells you all about it. You park here or here depending on how busy it is that day. And then you take like a trolley. You can walk this if you want to, but it's really steep dirt road. Or you take like a shuttle, and they bring you here, and you can go. I can't remember how much you can walk up it. I think you can. I don't think you can walk this. Maybe you can. And maybe you can go to the top now. I can't remember. We should have flown closer. This is taking a while. There we go. That's better. I don't think you can go up here yet, or maybe sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. I can't remember if you can go here. But anyway, you can get at least to here. And then you see their huge tractors and bulldozers that look like little dots. This thing is so massive that it makes Mount Rushmore look even smaller than it is. And then you can see the drawing of the horse. But yeah, look up how massive this thing is. It is insanely huge. Like I think and I could be totally wrong. I think the nose is bigger than George Washington's entire head on Mount Rushmore. I think. Something like that. It is so enormous. It is so enormous that they have the huge dump trucks and bulldozers and their little dots. It's crazy. But anyway, you can walk up the steep thing. This really steep road. Alrighty, so anything else I can say about this area? No, I mean, still in the Black Hills. Nothing different than what I already said. Other than you can see this thing from like so far away, it's not even funny. Alright, let's get it back inside and let's do active pause. Slam our controls around and let's get our POI achievement thing with the smart cam. And then all the things in this area, there's a bunch of tourist traps, like there's crystal mines and gold mines you can go to and all these things. It's kind of cool. The kids really didn't care because they were on the younger side, but it was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it way more than I thought I would. It was, like I said, go. Just go. You will love it. You won't regret it. Alright, get rid of that smart cam at 0.27, and then we'll climb out of here. And there's 876, so it's going to track backwards, but who cares? There's 3 seconds in the save in the corner, so remember that we did it. Alrighty. Like I said, we already got the achievement, but just in case they add to the achievement, then we're ahead, as long as it keeps track of them beyond the 100 and some I've done. Alrighty, we're out of here. We're going to head to Devil's Tower now. It is about, oh gosh, drive time is like an hour and a half. Fly time, I think it's about half an hour fly time. So you're actually going to get some sightseeing along the way. We don't have autopilot, so I just have to follow the map myself. We'll probably use 3D vision here. Once this purple triangle gets in the middle, then we'll aim at the blue thing. And we'll climb a little bit. And sightseeing for you, and I'll see you at Devil's Tower. I love this 3D vision so much. You just keep the triangle in the middle, and that's the heading you want, and the blue bug there, your speed in knots, and your altitude there. No VSI though, but that's okay. Devil's Tower is exactly between the airport and the lake. So it's right here in that green patch probably. So that bump is that bump right there. So when we get towards the bump, we'll actually go southwest of it like this. So we'll go from here. This is probably I-90, I'm guessing. We're going to go right there like that and around it. And then we should get the POI marker pop in. So that's where we're at. That's where we're headed. It's taking about as long as I thought this would take. We've been seeing the edited down version, but I've been at this for a long time. But that's okay as long as I have enough fuel. I'll secretly add fuel if I have to, but we'll see how it goes in another moment or two. Devil's Tower is right there, because there's the heart and then the two things that stick out. So it's right there next to the river. You should see the POI marker pop in any second. It has been a long journey between the Black Hills out to Devil's Tower, but I expected it to be. It's a long drive, so the flight at 94 knots is going to be kind of long too, even though it's as a crow flies, but it's been worth it. The train has definitely changed from the Black Hills to, I don't know what you would call this. Black Hills are back there, the grasslands are over here. I don't know what you would call this, but it's still gorgeous. And I've been enjoying the sightseeing very much. We just passed that town back here that just disappeared behind the hill. And I have these like mini double towers, which is kind of cool. And that sun is awesome too. But anyway, any second now that thing should pop into view, and then we'll have our last sightseeing visit of the video. And I broke our thing. I don't know what happened, but I went down here and I clicked flight plan just to see if it'll give us like distance and stuff remaining. And also, there's something else I was looking for. I totally forgot now. And I randomly clicked on the altitude. I don't know why. I just bumped it. Now I can't do anything. I don't want to remove anything. I don't want to do anything. I want this to go away. Now can I get out? Nope. I broke it. I totally broke it. That's not updating either, so I don't even know where we are. Alright, let's come down in altitude. We're at 8,500 feet to clear that train back there. And I don't understand what we're looking at right now with the Devil's Tower thing. What? I'm confused. So there's a gorgeous river. I'm just kind of circling to oh, it's just not rendered in. What? Okay, we'll get within 0.27 to get the achievement thing. or the POI, but then we're going to jump out of the sim. Is this a known bug that is not rendered in? I thought it was working for other people. I guess I didn't do my research on this one. Okay, there's supposed to be a big tower right there. You can see the satellite imagery, see how huge it is, see how long it is tall, but it's not rendered in, and I don't want to hit it if it's actually there. What in the world? I have to go to the forums and see if it's just me or if it's a problem for everybody. Again, I don't want to hit it on accident if it's really there and cause a collision. But yeah, you can see it on the ground in the satellite image. See that? This is very... Whoa! That was awkward. Okay. Interesting. Let's get within 0.27 and get the thing forward here. What are we at? We at 0.27 yet? Oh boy, don't stall. What are you doing, Sim? What is it? Oh yeah, there we go. And we're circling it, so... And 1 second, 2 second, 3 second, 4 second, it's saved. The save icon means you recorded it, so... Okay. Gorgeous. Let's get a distant view here from it, and then we'll head to our airport. Actually, let's start heading towards the airport, and then we'll take out the drone and look a little bit. The hand-modeled stuff, like I've been saying, Mount Rushmore's pretty good, but in general, the hand-modeled stuff, it just looks cartoonish to me compared to everything else, but whatever. That's just how it is, I guess, right now. Alrighty, let's do active pause while we're in a climb, so it resumes the climb when we let go. There we go. Take out the drone. And ooh, that's looking good too, though. Let's just appreciate this a minute. The cars down there, look at the cars. Oh man, this is awesome. And there it is, boom. Big monument. Let's speed up my drone cameras. Doesn't seem like we're moving faster, but we are. We're just so high up. That thing is huge. And it looks like it's on top of a hill too. So it's like this big thing sticking up on top of a hill with mini ones in the background. So I thought it was actually flat and desert-like here. And then in the middle of like a deserty, trees, deserty, foresty thing, there's this big thing sticking up, but it's actually on top of a hill. Huh, see? We learn something new every day. Alrighty, so, okay. I'm not as excited about that as I thought it would be. So let's hop back inside. And let's find our airport. Yep, slam my controls around so that I regain control. See, it won't turn to the right, but it turns to the left. But it doesn't turn to the right. I don't know, I got even more calibration to mess with. See, it barely turns to the right. Easy to the left. So weird. Super weird. It's my yoke, it's my calibration or something. Alrighty, our 3D vision is stuck, so let's have one final look at that thing. It looks better from far away, doesn't it? Alrighty, and let's pull up our VFR map. Yick. Oh, our route, yeah, it is, it's on there. So we're just gonna head this way to Whiskey 43. Ooh, we could go to Wyoming 14. Ooh, that could be fun. I wonder what that looks like. Is it some messy airstrip? Oh, it's right there. Let's go to Whiskey 14. We can do it. Alright, let's pull up traffic for Whiskey 14. And, it's a ranch. Excellent. I don't know what wind was, because it was just dashes when we took off. So let's do, it was 15 before. 11 is a lot closer to 15 than 29. So let's do runway 11. Full stop landing. Announce position. We're going to fly over the airport. We're going to fly, which we're pretty much there, I think. Yep. Right below us, see. We're going to fly over the airport so we can feel what it looks like. And then we're going to try to land on runway 11, even though there's that big cliff there. Oh, that's going to be interesting. See, there's a runway right below us. But then there's that huge cliff to the left of it. We can do it. We've done crazier things, right? Oh, that's a long airstrip anyway. That's a really long airstrip. Okie dokie. Let's hop inside. And let's not lose track of this thing. I wish I could do 3D vision to see our heading. But I broke it. What are we going to aim for? We're going to come out over here, I guess. Aim for this and come across here, I think. So let's announce our downwind leg. Number 5.
Whiskey Yankee 14 traffic Turtle Soup Tango Sierra 4105 is on downwind runway 11.
And then we're going to have to do a quick basin to final because we're not going to clear this terrain if we want to be able to come down. Let's turn back. I'm really fighting this thing. Let's do a base to final right now. Let's just do final because it's going to be a sharp turn.
Whiskey Yankee 14
We want to be high enough that we can see.
Is on final runway 11
Let's
to
do
land.
gear down in the turn. And we got 2 sets of flaps on this. First set of flaps. Second set of flaps. Gears down. Flaps are down. Where's this ranch runway? Are we going to be able to spot it from this low? There it is. Perfect. Ooh, now Devil's Tower looks amazing. Looks amazing from back here. Alrighty. I know we're almost at stall, but we're going to come down over this hill without slipping it, so we'll gain speed. If we gain too much speed, we will slip it. When you slip it, you lose a lot of altitude very quickly without gaining speed, so let's slip it a little bit here. Ooh, so sensitive. So much more sensitive than real life, I'm told. Oh, that is a good slip. Oh, man. When I let go of the rudders, though. So I have full right aileron, full left rudder. And it's going to go nuts when I let go, see? So let's just... Well, it's a crosswind anyway. Okay, never mind. Ground effects. And let's get down. Come on. Oh, crazy crosswind. Oh, this crosswind is crazy. Don't hit that building. It will crash us. Come on, ground effects. There we go. Brakes, nose wheel down, get off those rudders. That was some crosswind. Again, you can't see my yoke or my feet, so you don't know what I was doing, but I had full right wing down, full left rudder to get that as smooth as it looked. It looked smooth, but it was a lot of work. Wow. Alright, let's back taxi to this hut here, if we can. Oh, I love landings like this. They're so fun. Alright, let's go. Come on. It's going to take a lot to get going on this grass. Come on. And then I'm curious to see when we shut this down how long wheels up to wheels down time was, or true time in the air. I didn't take any breaks in between, so we'll be able to see how long it really took. Come on. It's like full throttle to get going on this grass. Come on. Alright, we're going to go over here to what looks like a possible parking spot. And, where's that water? I don't want to end up in the water. Let's just go right over here. Right on the ranch road. Boom. Stop right there. Hit those brakes. Ooh, set the parking brake. Hop, come inside. And now it's clear of runway. Anybody else might be landing? And let's shut this thing down until the sim ends their flight. So what are we going to do here? We can turn all the lights off now. And what else? Boy, it is so windy. Look at this thing shake. No wonder I had a hard time landing. That was a really, really awesome, fun landing, though. Man, did I enjoy that landing. I just wish you could have seen all the stuff I had to do. Alright, so let's see. Flaps up, all the lights off. Confirm flaps up, all lights off. Why do I have that twice? Fuel off overhead. And starter off. Actually, it says starter off and then fuel overhead. Let's do that. And then fuel off. And then as soon as I hit... What? Did it stall? Weird. As soon as I hit this, it should give us our time. No. Okay, well I hope it counts that. Sometimes it'll count and sometimes it won't. Okay, I guess we get to end the flight like we used to then, since it's still running. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the flight. I certainly did. I know I made for a long video, but oh, look at that in the background. even better without the stupid marker, but we wouldn't be able to find half of these without it. So anyway, I really enjoyed that flight so much. I am going to restart the sim and it should update. Today's a big update day. Again, a couple weeks ago for you, but I'm excited about the update today. And more flying, and I just cannot get enough of this. I cannot get enough of this. I'm glad you're enjoying it with me, and I'll see you next time.